Good afternoon, April and John. It's Deval. I'm at your house and I'm videoing the front for you first. The Seikos don't look dead, but they probably both need some TLC. Anyway, as you can see, Mr. Middleton's got his ladder out front and I'm walking up the driveway. Joanne is inside. Honestly, I expected far worse. So I'm pretty encouraged by all that I have seen. This is your porch. Looks like the paint on the floor could use some attention here. But everything looks pretty good out here except for that. Need a lot of cleaning on the pretty front door, storm door. As we come in, here's what we're seeing. Let me see if I can get this light on. Oops, sorry. Yeah, that does come on. I was trying to see what'll work and what won't. So, coming into the entry hall, you know, honestly, it doesn't look bad. I'm pretty amazed and happy. Happy for you, of course. I love this room. It's very dark in here with the curtains, but it looks good. It looks good. There's some things I'd suggest that we do to prepare for listing. And we did find, Joanne and I did find a couple of places where the floor, here's one of them. Here's one of them. This is by the column in the dining room. That's a place. Look how pretty all this looks, though. There's Joanne at the island doing her email. Show you this stain. Now this stain, let me locate it for you. You can see. See, it's sort of what I call between the kitchen and the family room. That's a close-up. 4 or 5 boards. I think the original installer could probably take care of that with no issues. Here's another spot under the overhang of the island. You look closely, you can kind of see that discoloration. That would be the least of my concerns. Here's the rest of the old locks that Jansen took off. See some patching. Your Mr. Middleton's outside pressure washing. That's a good thing. As the kitchen doesn't look bad. The fridge is nice and clean. The range is dirty. The microwave's dirty. Of course, the house just needs a good cleaning. Joanne said she thought the dishwasher was dirty too. But, I mean, overall...
Well, the top of it, not inside.
Yeah, it doesn't look bad. It really doesn't look bad. I'm very happy for you that that's the case.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's walk out. Powder room. Not bad. I would change that color though. Pantry. Looking good in the pantry. Yep. Really very good in the pantry. Gosh, what a fabulous washer, dryer space and closet and access is amazing. So I'm showing you what that looks like. The garage, honestly looks pretty darn good. I don't know what these things are on the bottom of that wire rack in the garage, but really it's pretty empty overall. Yep. Walking back in here. So stick with me, and we're going to walk upstairs. Looking at the carpet, I think you're right about the carpet. It's certainly acceptable and will look really good once it's cleaned. It's a little of a dark color. Well, it's not dark, but I think you'd benefit from really light wall color throughout, keeping the white trim everywhere. So here we are at the top of the steps. So let me start with your master. honestly, it looks great. Needs some touch up on the walls. Probably just a fresh coat of paint would be wonderful. But it really looks good. Same with the bathroom. Looks pretty clean. I didn't see any issues. Here we are through the closet. What an amazing closet. Let's check the closet. And everything looks fine. Yeah. I see some dirt and such on the doors and trim, which is to be expected. But I think this bathroom, the blue hall bathroom, I wouldn't necessarily even paint it. Here's one spot over here by the window. But I think I'd leave the blue and leave the James Island. Leave the James Island sign up there. I'll leave it alone because I think it really is kind of fun. Hall closet looks good. Shelves are missing, but I think I found those in another closet. Now this room, 2 colors of paint. I think I would unify, and 2 of these beige walls, they really need help. They've been patched, but as you can see the patches. So I think I would have this room painted too, to match, some neutral. All looks good in the closet here as well. Yep, no concerns here. Going on around to the other bedroom. Same situation pretty much. Can't see a thing in this bedroom. There we go, turn on the light. The room needs painting, as you can see from all the patches. But honest, it looks fine other than that. The closet's fine. Shades are great. The blinds are great. Now, I don't know what's going on here, but we definitely need somebody to neaten this up. I don't know what, that must be electronics. This could be a huge problem if you didn't correct it. So I don't know who took it all apart or who put it in for you, but I think the thing to do would be have everything put back in, the panel door put back on it, continue the shelf and rod across the top, and then have it painted. But glad we walked in here so you could see that. Then, what a space. I just cannot get over this room. It's outrageous. It's wonderful. But there are patches on every wall. So, again, we need painting, and I think I'd paint the crown mold white to draw the eye up. The ceiling in here looks really good, though. And chances are Mr. Middleton will tell you he doesn't need to paint this, which would be a help. But what a fabulous room. And now we're back to the master bedroom and the stairwell. Now looking at the stairwell, there are a couple of hooks on the wall that I think I just pull those out. I don't know that you need to repaint. I think I'd just get those pulled out. Mr. Middleton will probably do that for you when he's got his ladders in here. Light bulbs need to be replaced. There are a lot of things like that. But really, I'm pleasantly surprised at the overall condition. It's far better than I would have thought, and I think you'll be pleased. Now, what I would recommend is that all the curtains come down and all of the rods come down and have Mr. Middleton patch them before he paints. That way you have a clean slate and let the new person do whatever they want to do. Now, I'm looking at the dining room, and I could see why you would have had the blinds here. We can leave these if you want, but it isn't a bad view. It's just the side of their house. But you can leave these. But let's let's get the curtain rods down, curtains down, holes patched, and fresh paint. The last thing is I would remove the sleeves from these two fixtures that hang over the island, just because I think it takes away from the overall beauty of the fixtures. But everything else, honestly, is great. Let me walk out to the screen porch. Of course, the back door really needs to be painted. And you could, if you wanted to, paint your screen porch floor. It's got some scratches similar to the ones on the front porch, but I don't think that's a deal killer by any means. So overall, I think you should, I want to set your mind at ease because it isn't terrible like I expected. Even the kitchen cabinet drawers seem to be pretty clean. So I'm going to wrap this up and send it to you and then give you a call. Thank you.